dedigitalize, to steal life. It is an anti-life program. It's moving from carbon-based life to silicon-based life, to a digital twin of the world that they can control, that is disconnected from spirit and...
I'm envisioning a world full of love and peace. Thus my decision is to walk with this beast. Through tones, melodies, poems, and beats. But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the streets. In the bright glow of the dawn, I see myself clearly, bringing in a new day. The old way of doing things is done. I don't care what you say. Monsters don't sleep under your bed. They sleep inside your head. And if you haven't done the shadow work, then left behind is where you stay. I'm envisioning a world full of love and peace. Thus my decision is to walk with this beast. Through tones, melodies, poems, and beats. But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the street. We got protect plus homeschool. Our babies is a must. They not just no moms, but also no posse. Spola, worshiping pedophiles, wanna feed out children's spirits to robots. Turn all of us from carbon-based to silicone-based. Should be where the shit show stops. Get back to doing for ourselves. Water system irrigation and grow crops. I'm envisioning a world full of love and peace. Thus my decision is to walk with this beast. Through tones, melodies, poems, and beats. But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the streets. I'm saying I'm not some master teacher. No, am I some pastor or preacher? Was released from prison with this passion to speak up. After doing 25 years in the beast cuffs. Realize they tried to teach us spiritual, mental, physical diet. They tried to feed us the fire of our ancestors resides in each of us. With that, I'm inspired to turn this heat up. I'm envisioning a world full of love and peace. Thus my decision is to war with this beast. Through tones, melodies, poems, and beats. But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the streets.
We're really approaching almost like it's a Frankenstein moment. And they're framing it to us as, innovation, right? We should all be so excited that this is happening. And, I equate it to like the Golem, bringing in like these robots. They would like to feed our life force, to learn us in every tiny detail, not to empower us, but to actually transform us into a robotic simulation that is under their full control.
Come on. You're almost there, bro. Almost there. Survive. What's up?
I do it die for Chi-Town. Who am I but Chi-Town? You young fool, I'm too fly to just slide out. Blue sky but high ground. My crown slash helmet, so my aircraft stealth spit. Can't be tied down or even seatbelted. I look down, I see green like a Celtic. My heat pulverizes, the cheese is melted. The remnants of cash money, I dispelled it. You did the fusions in my eyes, I beheld it. The finger fucked the cause, my hand, I dealt it. Felt the vibrate from the gut of my pelvic. The bust off on some ices and veil shit. So radiant, I keep a dark room well lit. Cause you little goofies are well quick. Body for real monkey velvet. Body you not for Mars, just a female's clip. As a kid, all I did was fight. I did the bit with the knife. I know I can spit my flows to shit. To a fly though, haters wanna crucify a real man. I still stand with the still in hand, but we're healer man. This not Cypress Hill, I'm Tuttle Sheep. I'm one tough cookie, I don't follow, I set status. Catch me, you gon' have to do more to scamper. Need more to scanners, I'm off the radar. I am as your goofies play God. Some worship the Christ, others pray to Allah. Chase a high, drink paper or bruh. You stagnated, well I straight evolve. At a rate, I'm dated space AC, y'all. Bust stuck in the case, face off. wrong. Acting shape the stages of fate, a fraud. Battlestar intergalactic, my mindset. Perfect comes from practice, so I rhyme best. I excel like I'm climbing a step. You got a lot to learn. I am adept, you of no concern. I am a threat. My measurement, width, lift, height, and depth. I'm just piloting up. Flying a jet, straight to adversary. Martial Chronicles like Ray Bradbury. I'm a thorough guy, goddammit. Symmetric apparel, I'm a fly bandit. Mohawk, aviators, aerodynamics. And it's like I'm an arrow in precise transit. A Christmas Carol lies what your fans get. Your world's in pearls what I transmit as a transcript. Or I just spit it off the top. It's either shit or get off the pot. This shit's hot.
Wants to get his own crew. Everybody wants to get his own crew rich. And then they want the other little people never get a piece of the pie. I don't want to go for the traffic. I go for you niggas that think that y'all big too. I understand this. That's why you niggas and jackers can't stand me. You niggas that know that I know you can't do nothing if you're broke. Listen to me, young people, old people too, mostly black people. I'm talking to you.
Sure. Y'all really thought that I was done with y'all. Nah. I'm really down on y'all. Fellas up. We're not going back and forth about this or that. Whether your word is bond or whack. Here's a big fat, yellow, white, red, brown, black. Mau Mau, Big Mac, whether earth is brown or flat. We want our shit back. Enough with the chit chat. I see through the side ops. Looking past the sci-fi. Third eye gang cyclops. I don't eat pork, but I will fry cops. For foes, my heart's cold as an icebox. I'm saying die ops. From the skybox, I got scope on you pilgrims. The scope with some rules. Some of our folks are still dumb. Deaf and blind to the fact that blood, we gon' have this real show. Warrior spirits inside me. That's where it's real from. The world's a stage, page after page, script is played out. They keep us engaged, placate or rage. This is played out. Rules of a dying society should have been disobeyed out. Forehead and knees off the floor should have been prayed out. The draft is on, COVID's no issue. Coulda bloated in tissue. Now it's control who blows the whistle to who holds the pistols. The debacle's about who owes who the fiscal. Disregarding the aboriginal issue. We're not going back and forth about this or that. Whether your word is bound or wet. Here's a big fat, yellow, white, red, brown, black. Mau Mau, Big Mac, but the earth is brown or flat. We want our shit back. A fool is known by his speech, yet if I don't speak, I suffer defeat. I'm other than we, a sucker or me. Stand on 2 feet, or turn the other cheek. The wise man known by his silence, mostly disguised compliance. Silence by guidance from conspiring connivance. Other aspirants of violence, tyrants of fire. Striding and giants who hide, I'm striding defiant. In environments of migrants, I'm hearing the sirens. Ring in my ear, they've got indictments. These 95 squares, Coopers and hyping. Alignments, the assignment. I'm not the wisest, I'm non-client. My refinement and confinement are requirements for this climate. Y'all push all the paperwork, or y'all can protest, but they can't escape this work. I vow to progress, don't duck, no wreck. Drill music for real. My soul they don't possess. Real foolish with no deal. Ain't playing with none of them. It's personal, know what the business is. Big monsters come full circle, so vacate the premises. We're not going back and forth about this or that. Whether your word is bound or whack. There's a big fat, yellow, white, red, brown, black. Mau Mau, or Big Mac. Whether earth is round or flat. We want our shit back. We're not going back and forth about this or that. Whether your word is bound or wet. Here's a big fat, yellow, white, red, brown, black. Mau Mau, Big Mac. Whether earth is round or flat. We want our shit back. Akichiwa.
Oh, this thing is.
Shine symbols are for the conscious mind, y'all.
Okay, so let's go.
In my music, and in a lot of this music, it's only talking about the suppressed rising. I mean, the oppressed rising up against the oppressor. That's all. That's what my music's about. The oppressed rising up against the oppressor. So the only people that's scared are the oppressors. The only people who could have any harm coming to them are those who oppress. Simple as that.
3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, ain't no surrender. 3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, need no surrender. 3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, need no surrender. 3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, made no surrender. It's time for a change, gotta bounce up. The oppressor's about to get housed up. I'ma lay him out, execution style, too late, but apologetic claim. You rapped at a close.
Why am I not signed in? You fucking retard.
I'm Jah silent without sin. He put me on the planet with justice to win. The oppressor's about to get rolled down. With suppressors attached in the war zone. Revolution can start in the
No
Arizona.
energy,
I'm a
but
messenger
look,
popping like Farrakhan. Backed by the honorable, who sits at the pinnacle, who judges the hypocritical, cynical, and the
Fucking
pitiful,
monkey.
sinful. My thinking is critical. I'm just ventilating of the actions of the protective service. Quick to pull the Glock, blast and kill. This don't take any kind of skill. No, I'm ill of all citizens who haven't took a stand or kneels too late when the caps get peeled. Don't believe it till you see it. Going hits close to home. You gotta act the bone, but it got the dome when it's on the zone. All red in my vision through sight. It's gonna be killed whenever I fight. From above, I'll be giving
No
them
shit.
right. So you better be ready to ride tonight. All the way to the dawn daylight. We gon' let him out, so gon' pass the kite. 3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor.
Damn, these
Need
niggas
no
dumb,
surrender.
man.
3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor. Need no surrender. 3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor. Need no surrender.
No shit.
3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor. Need no surrender.
This world is such a, and when I say this world, I mean it. I don't mean in an ideal sense. I mean in every day, every little thing you do. It's such a, gimme, gimme, gimme. Everybody back off. You know, everybody's like, you taught that from school, everywhere. Big business. You want to be successful? You want to be like Trump? Gimme, gimme, gimme. Push, 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 push. Step, step, step. Crush, crush, crush. That's how it all is. And it's like, nobody ever stopped.
My bed look crazy. Yo, what's up, y'all? So with another book. So what's going on, everybody? My chest was bothering. I mean, I'm not giving nothing energy because you see what the topic's about. It's about how do I feel about homosexuals. I mean, some of y'all ask some crazy questions, man, and I have videos that point out all this stuff. How do I feel about I'm just gonna talk about a number of things because I really don't feel anything, but to address, I guess you would think that's a question. To me, first of all, it's not a question. It's irrelevant. As I stand speaking based upon history, and I've already illuminated to the fact that they didn't exist. That's a false narrative, just like the West didn't exist. Just like I'm probably one, maybe out of maybe 150, maybe 100,050, 100,000 to 500, 105,500, 100,002. I don't know who in the 70s, besides being young, getting my butt whipped for talking tartary, who kept it going through the military and everything when everybody else didn't know about it. I was in UK, I was in France, nobody knew about no tartary. I was asking questions, why is that an I instead of a 1? And then I go back, 5 years later and it's a 1. And it's like up, you know what I'm saying? Like there are those who pay attention, there are things that know things, there are things that don't know things. First of all, the weed. You know why I'm not smoking marijuana right now? It's not because I know one individual grows his own stuff. When I was back on Page, I actually got stuff grown by people close to me. And I knew that most of the stuff now when it started in Oregon, and I think one other place when it actually started, and that's why I had to refresh this morning. I had to make sure. These people out here is about the dollar. And the dollar is, look, this is what they say. Remember they said that saying back coming from the 60s, 70s, make the dollar, don't let the money, make the money, don't let the money make you. Well, if you want the money to make you, what do? You got to destroy the endocrine system, right? You got to have high false expectation, right? Have no precedence. It's like me hitting y'all to donate. I think y'all think I need your dollars or something. No, I want y'all to be all inclusive, but it's attached to show you that you have no self-control. That if we was in the real world, I wouldn't have to ask. You guys would have been blessing me. I'd have been looking like all them people talking about the 2A community. I could do that. I studied law. I could literally turn this around talking about 2A, pull all the docus up, all the BBC, what they're saying over there, Piers Morgan's change on things. I can literally have 200,000, 1 million followers in 6 months. Okay. All right. People super chatting when I go live to drop serious content based on the dynamic of the U.S. corporation and everything. Easily, I could do that. I could do the reversal of what y'all think Charleston White is. There's still people out there hating on him because they're ignorant. You know, a lot of individuals running around low testosterone. A lot of women running around no higher testosterone, but just jacked up in their head, not understanding their strength. So it's all over the place. I would never let no harm come to no one. If you're a racist, I'm just not going to be around you. So whatever happens to you happens. I don't really give a damn. I am not into the fanatics of religion. Okay? Even though I respect Islam more than anything. All right? I already pushed and showed you that most of it's eternal, but y'all want to step outside. My sister's gay and probably a few other people I don't know nothing about and don't care about. I am eternally bonded to them. There's no way around it. There's no hate. Why would I have to do something that they already reciprocate? Why would I have to be that intrusive organism to which, in this physiology of my existence here again, right? Whatever, right? Because y'all don't see any things. I protected them as a guardian angel. I protected them even when I was in the military and outside of it. There were guys studying on me, working out, getting trained up, who I think were gay, but it didn't matter to me. I let somebody die in my arm who lover stabbed him, okay, in front of the bodega, because I went around everybody. Nobody didn't know how to stop a blood. You know, I used to be over there on the res and places, you know, patching up, sewing up real quick wounds on dogs, and, you know, certain people like got injured. And so right there, bleeding out, stabbed in the, you know what I'm saying? Oh, man. And then homeboy, I was like, what? Y'all work. What is going on? You know, there's a lot of things messed up. I don't stand. Well, look, there's a perversion that just happened for 4 years. And not anybody in their head is right to think that was okay while the country was being torn apart. See, this is the problem with a lot of you that vote and all this and other. You have this one focal point. I follow Dan Bonagino, right? He's hardcore, you know, but he worked as a police officer, you know, a number of things. So he stands on that. I'm a historian, but I'm also a protector. Like I said, people say, are you serious about, like, if you saw a cop getting handled with you? I go out there, you better hope I don't know you. And if I know you a wild one, now let's say that you didn't do nothing wrong and they come to harvest your organs. I would have to hash that out in the latter part to see the docs of the movement, because the majority of police are liars and no goddamn good today. No good. But they got in there because of Bidenomics, and most of you people too stupid, and the racists took that chance to put themselves in position. So did a lot of foreigners. While y'all worried about homosexual running up and who and what and coochie grinding and all that other and drugs and living your best life, they have always been plotting and scheming. They ain't like the feds, though. No, they're all up through there. So no, I don't really give two shits about them, homosexuals and lesbians. But I would never harm them. I don't have to create something out of nothing. Okay? A lot of cayenne. Lemon and I didn't even choose my clothes today. Whew, let me turn this on. Yeah, I'm not gonna take a book order. I'm gonna show you when it comes. It says it'll be here next Wednesday, so next Thursday or something like that. Y'all gonna be like, oh, dude, that's cool. I'm not a baby girl slot. You'll see when I get it. Excuse me. Still burning my throat. No, what's wrong with these idiots, man? I got the screen thing on my and it just really, you know what I mean? It blocks the blue. Yet, my eyes adjusting is crazy. All right. So what is that? I don't want to be like, I don't want to sound like I'm narcissistic about it, because I'm not. As far as my ex relationships, a couple of young ladies asked, and a brother hit me up, and yo, you was way off the mark, bro. If you really listen to me talk, I'm very assertive. I don't give a damn about what relationship you went through. I'm not gonna say no name. That's your business. And if you have a hard time letting go and moving on and creating a better relationship with yourself, don't talk to me again, because that means that you're not even willing to attempt. I really don't give a fuck, excuse my language, about your last fucking fake ass love. All right. Now, my exes, I do not hate I know I've talked and it sounds bitter. No, that's the world that y'all understand. I do not hate my ex-wife. I don't care how she looks right now. She's been misguided, misled her whole entire life. Just because you have a mammy and pappy don't mean that you're told the truth. She didn't know how part Costa Rican and German and all that shit. My family's too damn dumb to know better. I'm the historian. I'm the one that made it my business because certain people in my family heard me talk interest when nobody else was all they thinking about school, this, that, and all that, and becoming, you know, millionaires and all that. I was like, well, who is we? And my great grandmother always telling me the first to migrate up south, and people can't put two and two together to come up with four. And as far as that goes, you know, I don't hate them. The sleepless nights, college, working hard, with all the goofy fighting with the other second one. And the first one, all like everything was supposed to be perfect because she's Boricua, because she's Puerto Rican. Most of them motherfuckers is ignorant as all flying. I lived and grew up around them. They ignorant. Not all of them, but enough of them. All right? Just ignorant. It's something, whether it's the food, the drugs, whatever it is. There's something dynamic to what they spray in the air. I can't blame anyone, but I can hold people responsible because you're not doing anything to stop what's going on. Right now, Trump's in there. The gas prices are high. There's more. There's as much this damn crude oil, whatever you want to call it, petroleum. There's brothers making stuff from plastic. There's people running their. They're not saying that. There are thousands of people running their cars on water. Literally, it's not hard to make your car converted to run on water. Have the gas in the system that these bastards created, you waste damn near 70% of the gas in the damn car in the first place, in the vehicle. But why would I do that if you're not all going to be together, everybody to work to learn and figure things out together? They have one mindset. You see, you want to be gay? That's part of your history, and you feel some kind of way because somebody talk about it? Well, that means that you're confused if you have a hard time somebody talking about it, and if you was part of your thing and you physically like it, then you don't know the truth of physiology, the physiology of love. First of all, the fucking word love is meaningless. But and what the body's meant for. So that means you're outside the dynamic, and your perverse life that you want to include as being natural and normal, which you have a hard time accepting when somebody says it. That's why so many women are messed up right now, because they can't move beyond their own messed up way, which is not of their own fault. And they say, yeah, okay, I was there. Boom, I'm over that. Now, if you're holding on to that, then you messed up. Men, if you run up in other men's and you think it's natural, then you are 100% less a man, and you ain't no woman. You are not even who you are supposed to be. How about that? I don't care about big sexy and all those goofies that they running around and they fat as shit and they don't care about body dysmorphia. All right. And so I don't care about all that unhealthy shit pushing it for young kids who are mentally incapable because of the endocrine disruptors and the lymph nodes being messed up and everything else. I respect those who know, because there's a big portion of the gay community who say these things and they're very aware of it. Some of them even do their best. Some of them went on to marry women and have children, and they don't mess around that vernacular, but it still haunts them. See, it's all relationships. It's all relationships. There's no healthy relationship right now because most of you don't know how to have a healthy one with yourself. So when it comes to exes and the gay community, it's just like anything else. You know, all your Vatican, most of your government officials, they're all pedophiles, sick bastards. The Vatican, all of them. There's books I've got coming, and literal ones wrote by ex-people, and they can't be debunked. For those of us who know, growing up, you know what, people going to damn Catholic schools and everything else. And what comes from it? These things are the things that keep you locked in behind these goddamn walls when there's lands out in the ocean here you know nothing about. There's big islands, there's other lands. Y'all talking about the 7 continents. Y'all sound, some of y'all, when y'all say that, sound so stupid. That's why the gay community don't bother me. I don't bother them. I don't F with them. But I would never let harm. See, y'all equate people's lifestyle with determination. You supposed to harm them? Because y'all go into that religious dichotomy, just like your exes. Well, what role did you play? I didn't know how to communicate myself out of everything as far as the bad portions are. When something happened, the pain that I would hold in because of my abuse, I wouldn't want to oscillate it on anybody else. So I never accepted who I was because I was just barely even walking into what my truth was. And it was slowed down, however that happened. But once I knew who I was, I took about 2 decades before I accepted who I was. If I'd accepted it beforehand, none of the shit that happened would have never happened. I would have never been in those positions, and I may have become a destroyer. So they should be thankful instead of being stupid, still doing the dumb shit they're doing. I say that because I don't give a fuck about who's watching. There are 13 families, this one, the kin, and I don't give a damn because I talk about it's the information out here. It matters least and not to me. I'm not here to prove nothing. Nothing. I said balance, and it seems like people don't get that. Is it so hard to conceptualize what balance means? Want me to look up the word and read it to you? And then all the proto-fake Latin, Greek, German words like Egypt. How can it be called Egypt when that word, if you saying 5,000, 10,000 years ago, that word didn't even exist that far back? See, this is what I'm talking about. Y'all really don't gather what's going on. You are a slave behind a big-ass ice wall. There's a lot of land behind shit, all kind of shit behind it. And instead of coming together, you motherfuckers want to fight. I'm talking about dumb shit, think you know what you're talking about, and then transpose it to me as if it means something. I don't give a fuck about no special force monkey and some black ops stupid motherfucker because they get to see some stupid shit. That doesn't matter to me. They don't have a fucking clue what's coming. And neither do the motherfuckers they fucking with and the things they're attempting to bring forth. All these sons of bitches, and a lot of you are right with them, culpably stupid. And you would think that I care the way I sound, right? Energy. Hey, baby. No. Bird, little fat thing. So big now. Dumb motherfuckers are going to continue to do dumb fucking shit. And think somewhere's down, I'm going to change all of a sudden. Like I have a fucking choice. See, everyone has a choice, right? I don't have that choice you have. Let me say it to you again. Y'all have a choice, and y'all don't even know how to pick. I don't have that choice. I attempted to flee, hide from it. I kept being shown shit. I didn't want nothing with it. I could have lived a different life. I could have been working with my brother, you know, setting up the stages for, you know, Medea motherfucker. The other one, I could have been working, driving the buses, New Jersey Trent, and a UPS driving that, and still my daughter visiting her in California while she was, man, having her drop $500,000 in my bank every year and all that other stuff, investing, whole apartments, changing shit, all part of the community and dealing with the little goofy fake ass mayors. One of my best friends, a mayor in Melville, who married me and my ex Puerto Rican wife, Puerto Rican Cuban wife, Luz Estebanilla. He thought I was Italian. I said, no, I'm German. I said, it could be in there, but I'm original German, American Indian, Costa Rican, and, you know, Chinese. And yeah, loved me immensely. Ralph Schuller. I got Jews in my pocket, man. Hey, listen, I don't have a choice. Now, I could have been partying with them, eating off of bodies and all that. I told you I used to bring pounds of weed to some of the most extravagant shit in New York, in penthouses. I used to have this, I was 17 and had this 45-year-old sexy, thick, I don't even know if she might have been brain surgeon, rich, always. I didn't do cocaine, but I had a friend, right? This Chinese Puerto Rican guy who was a Muslim out of North. He used to be like, I need you to drop this 8-ball off. China white, pure white flavor. You know, I can't even stand coffee. I used to take it over there, a lot of money. She used to put $2. I used to stay there for 2-3 days while she's doing this shit, ride me like a goddamn stormtrooper. I could have had a real decadent, perverse fucking life. It was never in my favor. Okay? The body's chopped up in the bathroom with the old Vaseline shined up, Haitian, Jamaican, whatever the fuck, faggot, Nick, whatever, picking up the weed in Harlem. All you want to show me the dead, chopped, new fucking bodies and shit. But I didn't know who the fuck they were, but yeah. All right? All the fake voodoo motherfuckers, and I would never feel no kind of way. And they used to look to see if I felt somewhere, and they were like, get him out of here, because you fuck around with something, you know. And they just like, get him out of here. I could have went in any direction. The idiots don't know. They send the dumbest monkeys to attempt to access something that they're not supposed to fuck with. And then they want to play as if they, like, it's meaningful. When I say I know how it is, it's not a fucking scripted, I want to say it fucking joke. There ain't no getting in here reading and all that other shit. It's not going to happen. Stupid. And you put anybody close to me and they will regret their existence. Trying something stupid. You're gay, be gay. You're lesbian, be. I don't give a fuck. I don't have time to metastasize, make a growth in my head for that. I don't hate them. My sister, I'd lay my life, this physical fucking thing, right? This is meaningless. Down for her if somebody attempted to hurt her babies, her wife, husband, whatever. Fuck, I would fuck something up. Bad. For one of you niggas. You live a world in a world with a mental aspiration of fucking stupidity instead of being the divinity and the insight and the light that you're supposed to be. You're still conflicted and caught up with the talisman and the goofy little spells and shit they do. That they showing you because it gives them, you talking about them gives them power. When I'm doing my shit and you said, what do you think I'm doing when you see me do my shit, right? When you see me do that little shit that these motherfuckers don't know about, right? I'm doing my best not to show you everything, right? First thing is, it goes to thought. You're giving me energy, fool. All these dumb Masonic motherfuckers, they work in dark arts. It don't matter what they think or they believe off of Talmudic ideology. And worse than that, I'm not here to, there's a lot of people talking about that. I'm not here to talk about that goofy shit. Some of you are caught up in that shit and you're stupid, but I don't hate you. You got to find your own way. Everybody has choices. I do this shit all the time, man. I know what the fuck I'm doing. And I don't need to do it. That's the big difference. I don't need to do it. Yo, go ahead and listen to Rod Hayes and all that other goofy shit. If you are more, you're going to know if you're the Moran doctrine, if you're part of those individuals who signed that treaty with the U.S. corporation. Our people did not. I am not a citizen. They used all of our shit. That's why all these dumb motherfuckers running around don't even know nothing, because they had to hide and bury your existence. But you born German, you Costa Rican, true bloodline. See, that's what I'm talking about by the narratives of these new terms. I'm using them because that's what the fuck you know. And some of them are ignorance, like you hear it, think you're American, that's what you know. Now you find out a couple other words, of marute, amarity, this, that. You don't even know what the fuck that really means. Mound builders, them niggas was bigger than y'all. Your ancestors had capabilities by the narrative of Superman. And that's why you had Stan Lee and all them other goofy motherfuckers DC come along to keep you grounded in a lower position, so your perception will give energy to the shit they show you instead of acclimating to rise to the occasion to be able to do some of them things. Spiritually, for that term I hate. Y'all don't want nobody to come along and may say something that's worthwhile. Not at all. I subscribe to people because I believe they could use the support. The brother who I said subscribe to him, who's living outside of and what you call it, I know people that were there, veterans, living out of those little those little things. Dressed, I used to take the pizza to them, hey, cub, hang out and drink a beer with them. They're not fucked up. They're caught up in the catch-22, and you could have been in all you can be in. I'm ready to offer that young brother some, hey, look, come up here and work. Put in some work, nigga, swing a hammer. Put down, you know, smoking that goofy shit. Come up here, swing a hammer. All right? Get armored up. If you got a felon, if you're part of that U.S. citizenry shit, get that shit removed, because you can, if you serve your time, own a firearm, and learn how to patrol and do the right thing. Get your head right. That's if the guys agree. But y'all don't. I put up, look, this is the funny thing, because you know when you make a short, it's out there. People come by and look at the short and they don't even know what the fuck, because you know what, their minds are so engrossed with the septic ideologies and narratives of everything going on, so they look for certain things. Like I like cars and cameras. The guys work with like mini bikes and shit like that, increasing stuff, military grade stuff, all that kind of stuff. I like dirty civilians and a plethora, and you can see all the people I follow. There's some people I follow who I respect and communicate with, who are black and Chinese, or male and female, or vice versa. And they have a beautiful family and they're doing magnificent things. I'm not into the crayon colorization. I'm not into the fake races and the narratives painted before that everybody leans on in their stupidity. All right? I look at shit because it's fun. To me, entertainment is no more than that. I don't build anything off of it, but I see the pain. I see those, Sean Ryan, I respect him. Don't get it twisted. Glover, Mike Glover, I respect some of the special forces guys. The brother, the Caribbean brother, the African brother, man, the Green Beret, he brought some real truth. Some of the Navy SEAL guys, I could have been right there if it wasn't for the Good Old Boy Network. You know what I'm saying? Or I could have turned around and said, bump it, I'm going into the Legion. Like I first wanted to do. I was a little older and had some back problems, and I decided otherwise. You know what I'm saying? So I started studying martial arts like I did when I was 13 in boxing, getting deep into it. All right? Grandmaster Cam Lee and Schuler and so many others. Gracie's nephews, Shark, I Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, everything. And yet we still have these little skinny, bald-headed, some gray-headed punk faggot motherfuckers, operatives, who wanted to go ahead after what I was saying, like it was going to make some change. The dumbest motherfuckers moving on the earth. That's who they hire. That's what they need. And I know this. Regardless of how the fuck they feel. Then they just released some Ethiopian nigga, some Jew brother, right? They had captivity for 10 years. First of all, Palestinians, why would you motherfucking, you half-breeds, why would you motherfuckers hold brothers there because they're Jewish? That motherfucker kind of mental. He wasn't really some kind of fucking fighter. See, the world is filled with decrepit, dilapidated mindsets. How did it get there? I always ask y'all to look and see how it got there, because everybody wants to blame one another but never see what's really going on, how to get there. That's the reason why I say APAC. There's the reason why I say Gujar and Zionists and this, that, and the other, because it's fucking factual. And it's beyond that. When I was talking about Rockefeller and Rothschild, I started saying Carnegie, and I called the Pepe or the Gray and the Black Pope, and you motherfuckers didn't know nothing about that. There's a whole lot more. There's young cats out there studying and stuff and they're finding shit. And they gotta be careful. And not me. I'm not here to, I ain't blowing no goddamn whistles. All the stuff that's being talked about has been talked about by millions of people. Just acted upon wrongly and differently. Some people got in certain places, government, whatever, and got tired. But y'all the motherfuckers, y'all the ones down here, y'all ain't got shit together. And then when something comes along and gives you an opportunity, what do? By humbug. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. You ain't gotta do shit but do what they've been making you do. That's what the fuck you do and die. That's all the fuck you know. I can't drink a lot of that stuff, but tonight I'll probably be cramping and folding up. Let me drink some of this shit. I'm waiting on my watermelon. They always want to intervene and fuck with shit. They stupid, man. That's what y'all need to know. And I let them. And they probably think, oh, like he's gonna let us. Oh. Oh, I have no idea. There's individuals who are going to keep doing stupid things. Choices. That means that someone say, well, they made that choice. They're not making a choice. They're just being fucking pragmatic in their false divinity of stupidity. Somebody's just saying something we knew for a long time. We had a good friend of mine, Country, died. His truck was burnt up. He was in it. It wasn't natural how it happened. You have individual serial killers, and they're not stupid. And Mackerville, who truck drivers. Lot lizards start coming up missing, and it's excusable because you have people on the police force who are doing the same shit. You have cartel members on the police department. This is nothing against them. Not really, I wouldn't call them cartel members. I would call them Americanized individuals who, because of the dollar and their racist ideology and their hate and their stupidity, and some things may have happened in the family, in the police department. My stance on America going to war down there, a lot of things. You had army troops that were betrayed by this government, but this government's military and the capabilities would fuck Mexico up and anyone else quickly. Oh, it'd be death and it'd be fucked up, and yeah, it'd be bad, but it would fuck them up. It doesn't matter the weapons and China and all this other shit. That's what this goddamn goofy ass CIA been doing with certain organizations within it. Have been doing around the world. Still all over the place. Getting some of the sickest and mentally incapable motherfuckers, making them capable. Making them loyalists. Y'all loyal to Christianity and you pulled away, right? You started seeing things. I'm not against none of them motherfuckers. That's their job. I ain't no whistleblower. I don't work with them. Somebody that I actually knew a guy about damn 78 years old that was a black cat, one of the original ones. I met him. You know, he's the one that told me about the collapse, man. He's like, you've been on how long? He's like, you're only supposed to be on for like 5 or 6 weeks. I was, what? What you gotta, what? So these motherfuckers want to still think they, instead of saying, oh, Mr. Branch, this is what we're gonna do, get you. So I gotta fucking deal with my venous nerve, and I gotta do all these different things to try to get myself when the damage is done. No, they're gonna be held responsible in ways they can't even fathom. That's a fucking fact. I don't care what. I'm gonna give a fuck something big as America came floating over it. Ain't not gonna. Experiments done, and whoop the fucking do. whoop the fucking do. Y'all have this false sense of balance, which is either you're right, you're wrong, you deserve harm done, and you know the whole thing with the death penalty is to keep you scripted, and when everything going around you is a death penalty. The GMO food, pesticides, glyphosate, all that shit, folic acid in every goddamn thing. Everybody lived long without all that shit, and here they convince you motherfuckers to be just dumb to accept it. Make that make sense. First of all, my great greats and all of them, they had already had all the good shit in their body, so their body was able to fend off all the stupid shit they're doing now. You are unfortunate. And these doctors and everybody else think that, oh, well, I get to live a decadent life and walk around with a black or red robe and all this other goofy shit and dress up with big things all around my neck and, you know, white gloves and fucking goofy hats and Shriners, Scout Eagles and this, that, as if you're something. No, you're your own motherfucking death. By what you believe death to be. I'm taking an oath. It's funny how you came in the world to be perfect, and you have to take an oath to exist. Oh, and then you're convinced to do dumb shit, and because you like it, well, you've been grafted in, so you accept it. Been taught things and partook in things, thinking it's meaningful, come to realize that it's all unnecessary and meaningless, but creating more problems, but you stand by it. You can't make up this level of plausible fucking deliberate stupidity. It's like these frauds thinking they own music. So I'm not smoking the weed because that weed is obviously been fucked with. That's why I stopped it. It's good medicine, but it has something that will catch up to you. Now there's one individual goes his own shit. He doesn't use pesticides, just another. I will purchase his when the time is appropriate. When I decide to go there and pick it up. If I need it, because my back lately has been driving me a little fucking bonkers. I'm just using that term to give you an equation that you can understand. Like 1 + 1 = 2. All right. But they've been doing bad all the time to these lands. Hell, they even probably think they even created it. That's how stupid they are. Memphis, Egypt, Jerusalem, it's all here. The original people has ordained by time here. The proclamation, the agreement, it's here. It's nowhere else. You have to have a world incapable of understanding, walking around in the torment of afflictions that make them so burdensome. And that's what the fuck you're dealing with. And y'all don't even know how to say no. You don't know how to come together. No. Choices. Hey, where's your sister? You ain't got to stop chirping. You looking at me. Thank you. Where your sister at? Where little fat ass stuff at? I watched when their mother was feeding them, and then when she left, and wherever she's at, if she hopes she's still alive with these hawks and shit. But them two are still here. There she is. I see a little fat ass over there. Hey, y'all, look at her. She's this little fat little thing. Look at her. Right over there. See her right there? Look at that little fat ass, y'all. This right there. I'm just gonna get my finger up in there. All right. There she is. Yeah, I put some bread over there so we get some bird food. That's the wrought iron that I'm gonna build the frame with. I still haven't received the go-kart parts and stuff to weld and get busy and stuff. So, but like I said, you know, get this thing right. Like I was saying, man, I don't. You know, when you become so mentally sick and you think you know everything, and somebody says something against it, that rubs you wrong. That means you have a lot of energy and feelings and stuff, and I take that in. Even from the most inept, narcissistic sociopath that walks around and they test them and he's pulling a blink. That no one's pulling a blink. Even I still give off energy. It's who you are. It's indicative of your existence. I just know how to mask things. Because all of it's so unimportant yet important. Okay? You have relatives, family members who would easily sacrifice you for another 10, 20 years. Oh, yeah, trust me when I'm saying this. Whether it's in ignorance or accepted false responsibility. You see his sister, Bubba? He's on the branches right there. Hey! He's talking to his sister. But, what's the dynamic of it? The dynamic of it is an institutionalization. It's pragmatic to your existence. Only because you hold yourself responsible to everything that they've created. Even me, I have to hold myself responsible to some of the things that they've created. It's part of the whole decor. It's just what it is. Okay? Is there something out there that could change? Of course. Absolutely. The greatest of expectation is there. All right? It is. Don't think it isn't. Yet, I am so aware of the other side of it. It's just the mindless overreach. Some people think it's money. No, some individuals ain't about money. It's the pleasures of murder. It's the excitement and to walk into the depths of nothing, a false nothing, and to be in this decadence and do things that most people would just, you know what I mean, pull back from. And these egos and all these so-called jinn, these things, these dark things, these things that I'm very well aware of. You know the story about a doctor that took my son's life. What I was going to do to him. Me, though, doing it, it would have been nothing. It would have been for the visual, and the mental torment of everyone around. And I was able to, I guess, be rational because of certain individuals who saw that in me. They saw and it was like, oh, and I was younger and susceptible to their feelings about things. When I, just like that, could have said and went on and did the most heinous with purpose. So it benefited me not to do the stupid. After all the things, meeting the people in Scotland, all this, everything. You don't fuck with mine. Literally mine. You don't fuck with me. Literally me. Of course, there's a big I. But like I said, you have this consortium, these talismans and all the other shit. There's a reason why they said, don't follow those things. I mean, it tells you in all your little religious decorum, but you all know this. How you dismiss it without knowing the puzzle pieces. People out there begging you to buy something and they have nothing to show for it. And why do y'all purchase it? Why? Young Cherokee, appreciate the donation. Nah, I'm gonna say that. It's a beautiful day. I was gonna read this morning, but people ask questions. I said, let me take the time to respond. I hope that was helpful. Not my cup of tea. I've seen enough weird stuff. I remember being in France, walking with a few of my friends, and we went to a little porn store. They were all over it. And the first video up on the screen was this big, fat French woman, light-skinned woman, with a red dress on, with a poodle. People walking around. And she picks up the poodle's and eats it. I'm like, what? Man, if we don't get the hell, and they laughing. I wasn't drunk. I think I was like, man, I was standing outside that place like the people were crazy. I started questioning, hey, brothers, And I was like, I got to get back into these little mom and pop bookstores and drinking tea and, you know what I mean? The siestas and meeting people. Because that was just, everybody want a woman when they come off them ships. You've been out at sea, in the ocean. And all you saw is your skin's clean and everything, and you wash your ass 3 times, but you can't get the black from under your nails because you work so hard, 12, 16 hours a day, working out and, breaking yourself down. Yeah, I've seen some crazy shit. Don't start going and thinking up things and giving energy. Don't start down on the farm and all. I don't want to hear about that goofy shit. The world is filled with stupid fucking individuals. So what? Let them be stupid. You got the people doing the dumb shit, murdering children, all that up. You think what they can do it? You think there's another side to it? Or you think they're gonna evade it? Avoid what's coming? No, okay. Who am I to say? Who am I to say? Somebody? Nobody? Anyway, I'm gonna get the fuck off of here. I'm gonna shut you guys up. I don't think I'm gonna finish all this shit because this is too much. You ain't supposed to do shots. Sometimes too much of anything can be more harmful. I gotta go over here and make my little hemp and blueberry drink. Even the hemp seeds, when it says organic, is it pesticide free? Excuse me. No, fuck that. Better out than in. Anyway, I'm gonna come back and read. I'm gonna sit out here though and read a little more of this. And like I said, man, y'all have all had the invitation. Let's stop having such great expectations when expectations don't see the greatness in you. Stop putting high expectations on yourselves when you really aren't committed. That's a gut punch, but it is what it is. Yeah. Let me shout y'all out. Hey, Real, what's going on, beloved? Sharon, what's up, mama? Hey, Roy, what's going on, beloved? Ganja Gosh, what's up, beloved? He used to come out the door and be like, yeah, guys, he's slacking on. Round of Revenge, y'all better subscribe to him. Hey, Charles Johnson, what's up, beloved? Nabby Boy's got some good stuff too. Y'all should subscribe to her as well. ML, what's up, beloved? Mac. Yeah, I got to share it. Yeah, congratulations. Yay. Yeah. What's up? Oh, yes. First, we got to educate ourselves. You know what I mean? Hey, Suzanne. What's up, man? Congratulations to everyone. I know that's right. What did I say? I just had another Nietzsche baby. Oh, congratulations. That's what I'm saying. Congratulations for spitting them out. All right. Don't get on that. Don't do it. I don't care what them fake ass fact checkers say. Don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Don't get the scooty woody wows on. Nah, don't let them do that to that baby, man. They're sick fucks. Never let them touch your babies. By the definition of what babies is, you know what I'm talking about. Young sentient ones. They're more than some fucking piece of paper and some name. The system's perversion allows ignoramuses to utilize like a vacuum weapon. Okay? Because they're stupid as well.